Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Logan and today we are going to be taking a look at the Dreaming Cat Tarot from Luna Factory. Now, I received this deck just a few days ago as a birthday present, and I knew it was coming because I saw my friend Gallies and adored it, and she quickly took notes and was like, hey, I want to get you this thing. And I was like, oh my God, that'd be amazing. So here we have it. I haven't used it yet. It's been a very, very chaotic few days, but I mean, look how cute that is. Look how cute that is. It's been a very, very chaotic few days, but I'm looking forward to using it this week. It is very, very Rider-Waite-Smith informed, or Smith-Rider-Waite, rather. I prefer saying it that way and putting Pamela Coleman Smith's name first. It's just habit that keeps me saying it the other way. This deck is so damn cute and is, without a doubt, my favorite cat deck I've ever seen. Definitely my favorite one that I've owned. So in the little white book, you actually get some pretty interesting card explanations and keywords and reversals and things like that. You have it in English, and I'm not sure what the other language is. I can't remember if this is a Japanese company or a Taiwanese one, so I'm very sorry. I can't remember that part, but it's very cute. It's surprisingly informative. Of course, I don't agree with all the things in it, but it's still, in my book at least, far more helpful than your standard little white book. So we're just going to go through it card by card and appreciate the cuteness. And fair warning, I am probably going to use the word cute about 9 million times, because that is exactly what the fuck this deck is. It is so adorable. There's so much attention to detail, which I really appreciate. I feel like we can get a lot of, kawaii cute decks, and there's just no soul to them. There's no personality. This has a lot of soul, a lot of personality. The edges are plain, which is fine. The card backs have kitties going through little kitty doors, and you can see little kitty buttholes because we all need that, or at least I do. And the cardstock is a very nice, it's a nice matte, very non-reflective, and it feels like probably 350 GSM, I would guess, for the thickness. So let's get into it. So for the Fool, we have this adorable tabby. I think that's a tabby, right? It's morning brain still. Reaching for toys and nip, and we have a little mouse toy down here, cute little bubbles. They're sitting on like a mushroom-shaped platform that looks like it's like donut icing and sprinkles and stuff on top. Like, it is very cute. We have the little bells in the background. We still get the nod to the RWS with the little white rose here on the little ascot. Very cute, very thoughtful deck. And I suppose in a way that, yeah, the mouse toy would stand in for the little white dog that we often see. Here we have the Magician, which I love. It's so cute. God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance. I'm going to be really annoying in this video with that shit. We have an adorable white cat with this little witchy hat on, which I love the like scalloped edge of the brim. I love that it has the two little bells. I'm a slut for bells like that, like in art, IRL, anything. I love those tiny little bells. But so we have the lilies like we have in the classic RWS image. We have like an arch of roses in the background, so we also have that callback to the original. We have the limnoscate, or I think that's the name, but the infinity symbol above, as well as all of our little emblems from the different suits. And a monocle, a monocle! We even get really nice detail on these little toe beans. So my friend who gifted me this, very, very sweetly, Gally, she pointed out that to her, the images look like if your cat's like used wrapping paper and like gift wrap and stuff in the home and pulled down your drapes and tried to like create little homemade dioramas. Is that the right word? Of the different cards from tarot and was like posing in them and having a fun dress up time. And to me, it does very much have that energy. We have the High Priestess, we have the kitty on this suspended moon with the little bells on each, well, at least on that portion of the crescent. And then they're holding the scroll a lot like a cat would hold a mouse that they just walked in with to give you, like, to make you proud, to feed you, to earn your respect, or, you know, whatever you want to say. I think it's adorable. It's very adorable. We have the black and white pillars, but thankfully we don't have BJ pillars. The pillars have ribbons on them because things need to be cute. And we even have that sort of like nod to the pomegranate pattern on this tapestry behind the kitty, which I love that it's a tuxedo kitty. Tuxedo kitties are ridiculous. I have one. You might have seen her. I love them. I love all the kitties, to be fair. For the Empress, we have this adorable floof. We have, again, lots of ribbons and stuff hanging, which is a motif you'll see throughout the deck. And we have the little Empress heart shield pillow, as well as catnip. I'm not sure what type of grass this is. I'm assuming that's catnip, but I could be wrong. I often am. And I'm okay with that. I'm also okay with being corrected, so you know. We have the Emperor. I love their little scepter in the background and their throne, which is, I'm not sure what the black and white boxes are, but this under portion looks like it's made of chocolate. An adorable cape, little ribbon on the front. I love the facial expression. The background is really, really pretty. We get a lot of these like dots, polka dot pattern going on in, I think, all of the cards. And it never feels overbearing. It never feels too much. Like, I love cute things, but when there's too much color or too much going on, I can feel like my eyes are being visually assaulted. Like, possibly very unpopular opinion, Lisa Frank. My eyeballs cannot take Lisa Frank. It's just too much. I appreciate it if you like it, and that's great. But for me, it's easy to go overboard with cute stuff and make it a bit of a sensory overload. So I'm very glad that the artist for this deck included so much in the artwork, but yet it feels perfectly cozy and playful and not overbearing, to me at least. So we have the Hierophant. We still have certain, we still have certain callbacks to the card, such as the scepter with sort of like the cross design on it or whatever it is, but they've added like these cute heart elements to the top and a little bell and ribbons, so it doesn't feel nearly as religious, which I really appreciate. These little kittens' tails are adorable, adorably short with their little bows on them. And this kitty is giving each of these kittens a key, which I think is really cool because I feel like that's giving them something tangible that they can use going forward rather than, and I could be misremembering, but rather than the other Hierophant cards I've seen, where generally the more classic they are, it's just, you know, a religious figurehead orating to supplicants, which, you know, if that does it for you, then that does it for you. But I like that this teacher is giving their pupils something that they can actually own, possess, and work with, and that can unlock things for them. I think that's really clever symbolism. I also love their tiny little glasses and collar. It's so cute. It's so cute. The Lovers, we have this adorable little pink snake with a ribbon tied around its neck. In place of the usual burning tree, we have a tree with bells on it. And then we have this stupid cute fucking weird kitty head thing floating on the clouds with a little donut halo and little angel wings. The cute aggression that this induces every time I look through it. Like, even if this was a deck that I bought or was gifted me and I didn't feel connected to it and didn't wind up using it, I would still keep it just to pull it out and look at it because it is immaculately cute. The Chariot, I feel like, really gives us that, you know, homemade kitties trying to like act out terror scenes in your living room vibe. You know how cats do. Because we have this very hodgepodge thrown together tank with the adorable little fish designs on it and two little kitties as the sphinxes. I love that it's a tank. It's so needlessly like hefty and weaponized. And this kitty looks excited and uncertain, but also ready, but also terrified. And I think that's relatable chariot energy because we don't always want to be going super fast with the zoomies, you know? Strength is so cute. And I also love that it's a very cuddly image. It feels very intimate's not the word I'm looking for. There's a great softness to it though. And I really enjoy softness and like a sense of vulnerability in the strength card as opposed to just brawn, brawn, brawn. There's a lot of valid ways to look at the strength card. But for me, I do prefer the one that's a bit more unguarded, letting the armor down and showing your heart kind of thing. And I really feel that we get that with this image. I also love we still get more classic RWS callbacks with the infinity sign. Obviously with the lion, which making the lion a cute little plush kitty toy is so adorable. I love how the kitty like has their foot up. I don't know if you have cats, but mine at least will do this where like if they get something they're excited to play with or whatever, sometimes they'll lay on their side with it and then like that hind leg will go and kick. It's really fucking cute. Also great attention to detail for the toe beans in this deck. You also get toe beans that are not all the same color on the single paw, which is great because that's realistic. Like I said, the attention to detail is just top notch. So our Hermit card is really, really lovely. We have a kitty with a lantern on their head, a very, very cute lantern that I would absolutely want to possess. And we have our staff with a cute, this time it's a silver little jingle bell on it, which is adorable. And they're in this sort of like cloudy, foggy area. And it looks like it's nighttime. I think this really works for the Hermit because we have that just sort of wandering through the dark, and the only thing really guiding you is, you know, your self-reflection, your introspection, your gut, working things out for yourself. There's no like roadmaps or anything. So I think this is a really great Hermit card. The Wheel of Fortune. Again, we have the little snake from the Lover's card. We have this unholy cat croissant, whatever that is, but I love it. Look at that stupid little face. And we have this adorable Sphinx. And then in the corners, we have little different color kitty heads, kitty angel heads, kitty angle heads floating over opened books. And it's just very cute. It's very classic, but it's such a cute interpretation. Justice looks so cute, so like they could do anything within the next minute, and it depends on what you're about to do. And I think that's really clever for the Justice card for the facial expression. At least that's what it gives me. The sword, adorable. It has a little bell at the bottom. The scales, adorable. There's a bell there. I love the little streamer, like hanging beads and ornamentation details, the fluffy heart pillows. The fact that it's on this like fluffy macaron, I think is just exquisite. I also appreciate that the bow tie that they're wearing is quite balanced. We have a red upper portion and like green hanging ribbon on the left, and on the right we have the exact reverse of that. So we have a green folded portion and then a red hanging ribbon. And I don't know, I think it's cool to bring that sort of balance to Justice card imagery in little ways like that. The Hanged Man is adorable, and I'm sorry, I feel like I'm going at this entire thing at a 10 out of 10. Like, I need to chill maybe a little bit, but I just have very strong feelings about this very, very cute deck. And this Hanged Man is officially my favorite Hanged Man card ever. There's so many bells. There's so many tiny fish. There's little tiny butterfly ornaments. There's ribbons galore. This cat's so cute. It's so cute. It's so... And then we still have callbacks like the sort of like nimbus of light or whatever shining from the kitty's head portion at the bottom there to represent that enlightenment or illumination that we get with that shift of perspective, or you know, taking accountability for whatever brought us to, you know, the punishment that Hanged Man can sometimes represent. It's not a meaning that I personally saw in many tarot books and deck guidebooks and things like that, but a friend of mine had me do a little bit of digging, Gally, the same one, and yeah, Hanged Man totally used to represent punishments for crimes as well, which is understandable and morbid, but I feel like it's useful information, so that's why I wanted to awkwardly bring it up. Death is stupidly cute. I mean, they're all stupidly cute. Look at the little I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there's a little fish skeleton on the flag, which is just so cute. Little fish toy. Yeah, it's very cute. Temperance is adorable. We still have the cups and the you know, the magic water defying gravity between them, which I think is really cool. It always gives me like, what the fuck, whenever I look at it, because water don't do that, but it is a very cool idea. I think it's really a cool way to illustrate the themes of temperance. My favorite thing about this card, besides the adorable cat and its very cute wings, and there's a little fish in the water, is the irises in the background. That's my favorite part of any temperance card, and so I'm really glad that the artist worked the irises into this temperance card. The devil is perfection, and I love it. Instead of actual flames, we have like a flame-shaped cute pillow with like a plaid or gingham print on it. We have the same kind of thing over here with a heart. I feel like the heart and the flame can really represent passions, which come into play with the devil, for me at least. I know it can also represent things like addiction or obsession or things like that, but I like to look at the devil as engaging in play and blowing off steam, and so I think things that nod toward passion are really useful. We have what looks like super piled up bowls of kibble in the background, which is really cute. It has this little like lacy necklace type of, what do you call it when there's lace at the neck on like a collar, like, you know how vampires do. It gives me that, which is fun. Love that it's a black kitty. There's another great black kitty in the deck, at least one, because we need black cats in the cat decks because they're amazing cats. I have one, and she's very baby. Little bat wings are really cute. We have the little upside down star, little pentacle nod at the top, and then these two kitties at the bottom who are maybe not behaving very well out of a need for vice, or maybe they're just playing. I don't know. Either way, I'm happy with the image. The tower as a cat tower makes me very happy. This is also a very cute cat tower. There's like peppermint designs. It's like a candy stripe pattern going up the actual poles themselves. We have fish toys falling. We have the lightning bolt like in the RWS. We have this adorable rainbow cat hammock. It's a very cute card. I know you're shocked. Nothing we've looked at so far has been cute, so like, where did that come from? The star, adorable. Now this detail might be very difficult to see on camera, but where, you know, like in the RWS star card, we have the ibis bird, like big chillin' in the tree in the background. For this one, there's a tiny, very derpy looking bird head just poking out of the tree. It is super tiny. Like, I really have to hold the cards up close or get close to the card to properly see it in person, so I doubt it's going to translate on camera, but know that it is adorable. And we also have these cute striped fish in the water. And this cute like little ear barrette situation. It's very just, yeah. All the good cute aggression feels. Moon is very cute, and I think these are the only dogs that we see in the deck. I love that there's like little paw prints in the background as well, like across the night sky with the stars and stuff. Makes me feel like we're encouraged to go on a journey, which is, you know, the moon card is definitely a journey. The sun, all right, this could also be my favorite sun card, or one of my favorite sun cards. It's at the top 3 at least, because it's so cute. There's no ugly baby in sight or ugly toddler. The kitty has this really cute heart-shaped fur birthmark situation going on. The horse it's on is adorable. We still get the sunflowers. The sun itself is really cute in the background. And the artist's use of color, like nothing clashes despite there being so much happening. Color-wise, it's just really skillfully done. And can you tell I enjoy the deck? Can you tell? This little cape shawl situation that this big, you know, Angle Kitty is holding is wearing is just adorable, and I want one. It's very cute. We have the trumpet, little flag thing on it, very traditional. I enjoy that it's like we're viewing a scene from behind these like sheer curtains with cute little bows on them. And then we have the little kitties being roused to wakefulness by this loud ass trumpet. Cute bows on these like clouds and stuff. I'm sorry, I know I'm using the word cute so much, but I just struggle to reach for another word. We have the four corners here with very cute, see, I did it again, very adorable artwork. Is that better? Adorable. Instead of the usual. And while we still just have a being floating inside of a wreath, which for me doesn't do a whole lot for me as like a world card image, I prefer the Ouroboros. That type of thing. It is spectacularly done. The cat does to me, like the body language absolutely says floating. I love that it has the heterochromia, the different colored eyes. The little ribbon on the tail is super adorable. I love the bell down here and the ribbons up here and this bit of like veil, tulle, lace, something behind the cat. Which could also be a nod towards like, leveling up, as, the butterflies could also be, since they go through metamorphosis from caterpillar to butterfly. I feel like that's useful. I also love the little stars and the red ribbon interwoven in the wreath. And that these little elements in the back and the corners are sitting atop lace doilies. I think that's adorable. Okay, so we're finally out of the majors, and it's only been like, what, an hour or two of me yelling about how cute things are. Ace of Wands, very cute. You have this little kitty sticking its head out of the bush down here. It's so adorable. I also really enjoy the balloons that we get in the ace cards. At least it might be in other cards too, but they're definitely in the aces, and how some of them will have little cat-shaped ears at the top. It's just adorable. For the Two of Wands, I appreciate that we have the globe here. I feel like that helps us get a sense of, oh my God, okay, I'm sorry, I just got a closer look at the globe just now. I think it helps us get a sense of preparing to travel and preparing for movement, so we're planning things. I really appreciate that the globe, instead of having your usual continents and stuff on it, we have paw print shaped continents and a little heart shaped one and fish shaped one, and there's little bows on it, and like, maybe those bows are like, we're sticking a pin in where we're going to go next. But the cat also looks expectant and thoughtful, and I think that's really fitting for the card. For the Three of Wands, we have these like really adorable little ships going in the background through what looks like sand, which is cool. I love that we get the back of a cat's head for at least one card, because I think there's nothing more adorable than kitty heads from the back. They're just so stupid and cute looking. And I also love that the patterning on this cat gives us a second cat, like with a second little back of the head. It's just cute. I'm simple. Simple things make me happy. Deal with it. Four of Wands, very traditional. We have two kitties in the background. It's very sweet. I do really enjoy the little double heart wand topper with the ribbon for at least one of the wands in each card. I think that's a great touch. It really helps make it a bit more unique. I love in this one, it's very like, it feels like a performance. Also, look at that stupid face. I love it. The little ears back. It's so, for as stylized and cartoony as it is, it's so true to cats and their body language and what they do with their faces and ears. And even the posture they assume when they're slapping, or swiping, whatever you want to call it. It's so true to life. I love this one too, because with these shadows on the background, it really gives the feeling that this isn't a real fight. They're staging this for the photo. They're putting on a play. They're putting on a production, and I think that's so fun. The Six of Wands. Oh, my heart. It's the C word, I'm fighting it. I'm fighting not saying it, but it's so cute. I love how fluffy. I love this ridiculous ensemble that the horse is wearing. The horse in this one, and maybe all of them, and I just now noticed with this one, but the horse is very much giving me, I don't know if you watch Adventure Time, but there's that one episode where I want to say it's the Ice King who's doing it, but Finn and Jake wake up in the middle of the night to notice a weird, creepy horse just standing on the hill staring into their home, like from, however far away. And it just won't stop staring at them. And it turns out they fuck with it and it deflates and the Ice King was inside of it or something crazy like that. But the expression on this horse and the angle is very much giving me that inflatable horse from Adventure Time. Seven of Wands. They look overwhelmed, but they're up on their tower, which I appreciate because it looks like they're standing on a random just elevated piece of earth. But then when you look closer, you do get the poles or rods that you get on cat towers, and there's like the little cat tunnel for them to get into, like a little cat cannoli. So it's very, very cute. Let's see. We have the Eight of Wands. Very, very traditional, but a really cute way of working the cat into it. Nine of Wands, also very traditional, but still cute. And Ten of Wands, same. I really love that the entrance to this house is just like a stylized cat head. Really cute. Again, another really cute kitty feature. I enjoy this like almost paw print shaped marking on the fur. Very adorable Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. I just have so much love, and there's a little mouse on top of the wand. I mean, come on, it's so good. Queen of Wands, there we go. That's my cat. That's my Sake. My little black kitty baby, little black pancake. This is just wonderfully done. I love that they kept the sunflower in. I love that they chose to go with a black cat for the Queen of Wands. It just makes me happy. King of Wands, also very, very cute. These are some fabulously weird pieces of furniture that they're sitting on, by the way, and I really appreciate that. Every single king and queen has some sort of odd furniture situation, if I recall. So, big fan. I'm also a really big fan of how the swords are drawn. They're so toy-like and cartoony, and yet they have the nice little gleam to them. We get the great balloons in the background, and we have a kitty lounging between these hills or mountaintops or whatever. And it's just, you know the word I'm going to use. I also really enjoy the little cat ears on top of the little crown. So good. Two of Swords. Very, 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 very traditional, but very effective and wonderful to look at. I love this Three of Swords. I'm not super big into like the heart pierced by three swords thing most of the time, but this like tufted, not quite tufted, it's like a big fluffy gingham heart pillow, and it has like the ridiculous little scalloped fringe on it or edges or whatever. And then this adorable cat walking around on it with these really cute swords. I like this one a lot. I think the colors work really well. This red against that like lilac-y tone is just beautiful. For the Four of Swords, we have a cat sleeping in the way that only cats can, which is to say looking really stupid. The little tail flipped up between the legs and just little arms. That stupid little face. I love cats. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're the worst, but they're also the best. I love them. Really fun, classic Five of Swords. I love the ears. The ears tell us so much about what a cat is currently feeling, I feel. And so I love the ears on that one, and I love this one quirked ear on this one. It's just chef's kiss. Six of Swords. Look at this little kitty. Look at that. And you have prime cat loaf right here. Cute little cat toy hanging from that sword handle. It's just well done. Seven of Swords is also adorable. I love that they're on a string, like it's a cat toy. So we have the 5 on the string, and then we have the remaining 2 up here at the top of the tent. The tents are also adorable. Love the big cat-shaped patch on that one. 8 of Swords. You know what I'm gonna say. Actually, I just noticed it looks like it's leaning back against a giant gingham candy wrapper, like it's a bonbon or something. That's really fun. Love the balls of yarn. 9 of Swords. This kitty is really adorable as well. I like that they're on this, like, one of those, I'm assuming it's one of those cat boxes where, like, it's cute, and then on the outside, and then you go into the inside of it, and it's got, like, scratching pads and stuff. I think it's really fun that it's shaped like an angry shark. 10 of Swords. I might have said wands before. If I did, my apologies. 10 of Swords. Very cute, and there's a lot of toys around. Maybe this cat is just tuckered out and it needs a break, you know? Maybe that's what's up. Page of Swords. Very, very, very nice. Knight of Swords. I really appreciate how for the Knight of Swords, the artist was just like, all right, all of the knights have some sort of movement, you know, outside of the Pentacles Knight, who has other important things to tend to before they can even think about moving forward. But for the Swords Knight, they're not even on the horse anymore. They fully leapt off. The sword is out of their hand. The horse is like, oof. We still have the trees blowing in the direction against the knight, which is nice because that's that's a quality or a thing from the RWS deck. So yeah, that tail is whoop. I just think it's really well done. Queen of Swords. I love this, and I love that this cat is on what looks like a stone throne, but it has like doily lace patterning on it. King of Swords. Again, love the heterochromia with the eyes. As a King of Swords, I think it's really cool to have that sort of multiple perspective. I don't know, there's just something about almost like seeing things from multiple sides with the heterochromia and the 2 different colors on the face. That could just be a me thing, and that's fine, but I do think about that when I see it. I really love this Ace of Cups because not only do we get toe beans that are both pink and like grayish brown, but and more cute balloons, but one of the streams of water is landing on this kitty's head. And it's like, oh shit. Oh, it's so cute. 2 of Cups, very adorable. 3 of Cups is also very adorable. 4 of Cups, little sleepy baby. 5 of Cups. Of course they flipped over their water bowl. I did not notice that the first time I looked at this deck. Of course, that is perfect. 6 of Cups, very, very innocent, very sweet, very, very classic. 7 of Cups, I love that we have this dumbass cat up here, like, feeling around from underneath a sheet. It's so stupid. It's so something a cat would do. 8 of Cups. Kitty butt. 9 of Cups, I love that they're standing on like a produce box or something. 10 of Cups, very cute kitties. I love that this one is like, meh, slapping that one, touching its face, something. There's some sort of fun, ridiculous cat contact happening. All right, the Page of Cups. This one gave me a good laugh because, you know, at least with all the Rider-Waite-Smith inspired decks, a lot of them will see a figure holding a cup and there's a fish in the cup, and oh, there's a fish in the cup, right? Okay. The cat is licking its lips while looking at the fish. It's little things like that that really sell me on this deck, because they could have just had a cat looking at a fish in a cup, and that would have had implications on its own. But the fact that the cat is licking its little maw, licking its nasty little kitty teeth and gums and kitty lips, looking at a fish is just very like, oh shit. Knight of Cups, very sweet, very this horse is very preoccupied with this mouse, which I think is an interesting thing to have on a Knight of Cups, because I feel like with the Knight of Cups there can be a danger of letting ourselves become distracted with, illusion or feelings or things like that. So having the horse distracted, I think, is quite interesting. Not that they were going for that. Not that that has to come into readings, but just me yammering. Queen of Cups, very, very adorable. And it's hard to tell from this image, but in this image you can really tell that the Cups royalty are on these like clamshell style kitty beds, which I love because it reminds me of the clamshell beds from Animal Crossing New Horizon. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it's, I think, part of like a mermaid set or something of furniture. And the clamshell bed is officially my favorite bed ever. Ever, ever, ever on there. Feel like an absolute Disney princess with that bed. Ace of Pentacles, we have a little kitty a little kitty cleaning itself on top of the wall, which I really like, because it's adorable, but also because the cat is minding its physical vessel, and Pentacles have us often minding our physical vessel in addition to, material resources. For the Two of Pentacles, we have a cat standing on that same produce box. Really, really adorable. I love how it's like, no, touching the other kitty on the head. Maybe not working well with others in this Three of Pentacles, and the little kitty might have to work on that. Oh, it's so adorable. Four of Pentacles, it's like, no, you're not going to get my pentacle. So adorable. These sweet little munchkin babies in the Five. Munchkins make me sad and also very happy at the same time, because all of their just fucked breeding has led to them having, as far as I know, lots of bodily issues and issues staying active and exercising and staying healthy because of the way that they are bred to be shaped. But they are so cute, and it's maybe I'm reading into this too much, but having an overbred pure breed or whatever type of cat for the Five of Pentacles, one that often has so many health issues because of the overbreeding, I think is a pretty nice comment on what we can do to animals to make them aesthetically pleasing, and how that's absolutely fucked. Anyway, onto cuter, lighter stuff. For the Six of Pentacles, generously distributing kitty licks and possibly little, I don't know, maybe this cat is cleaning eye boogers from the other kitties. I don't know what's happening, but it's something generous and adorable, and clearly the cat feels blessed. It's got little rosy cheeks. It's so cute with the one eye open. Seven of Pentacles, they've done a lot of work. They're waiting for their hard work to pay off now. I think they're taking a little bit of a break from playing in the vines. Looking super cute. Eight of Pentacles, scratching that pentacle to perfection, I guess. The Nine, this one I think is really adorable because we have the bird on the cat's head and the cat's just like thinking about it. Also, it's a fun callback to the classic card. 10 of Pentacles, really adorable group of kitties. I'm obviously trying to look into it farther than anyone needs to look into it, but I do appreciate that it's not just like, one adult cat, one slightly larger adult cat to show that it's like the male or the dad or whatever, and then like a bunch of kitties running around. We have like 3 full-sized cats and a kitten, so I feel like it opens up the things that'll come to mind with Ten of Pentacles a little bit more than your maybe average card would. Then again, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like the Ten of Pentacles from the Smith Rider-Waite does have multiple adults on it, so that could be a moot point, and I'm just trying to read too far into things. Wouldn't be the first time. Page of Pentacles. Look at that face. Knight of Pentacles. I appreciate their attention to detail, because our Knight of Pentacles is our only kitty who is our only kitty knight who is sitting on their steed, not running off yet. They're still in their preparation stage. They're still getting things together before they can embark on that journey, and I respect that. Queen of Pentacles is painfully adorable. Fight me. Look at that face. Look at that stupid, adorable kitty face, and the little beans, little hearts. Exquisite. And then King of Pentacles. Very, very cute. Doesn't get me the same way the Queen does, but very, very cute. So yeah, this deck is stupidly adorable. I'm going to randomize it, mix it up, shuffle it a lot after doing this video, and I cannot wait to do my first reading with it. Yeah, I've had it for a few days now. Things have just been really chaotic. I went from running the Kickstarter campaign and having an intense amount of stress around that to, what happened? Oh yeah, we had to get our oil tank removed and switch over in the house from an oil boiler, furnace situation, to one that works on natural gas. And then we just the other day realized that we have ants coming in, so it's been nonstop nonsense for some time now. But I think we're finally getting a handle on things. Lots of things around the house have been taken care of. We have started treating for the ants. The Kickstarter's done, all that kind of stuff. So I am very excited to finally get to jump into some of these really, really heartfelt, beautiful decks. Silly, cute, beautiful decks that I've picked up for myself over the last few months, that have come in from Kickstarter recently, and that I have been gifted by my very beautiful, wonderful friends. So this has been the Dreaming Cat Tarot by Luna Factory. I will put a link in the video description of where you can find this deck. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you also found it super, super cute, super adorable. And let me know, do you think this has what it takes to take the ultimate cat tarot throne or crown? I think it does. For me, I totally think it does. There's a few other really, really adorable contenders and really interesting contenders. I think that the Tarot of the Cat People, which I don't yet own, but it's still on my list, I think that one looks fascinating, and from what I understand, does an excellent job of world building this sort of fantasy cat land, and the art is super interesting in that one. There's the Tarot Cats deck by Bunny D, which is so adorable, so well done, excellent production quality, very deserty New Mexico meets California desert vibes. I like that one a lot. And I feel like there's the Soul Cats one, which I'm not sure about cats as angels or angels as I'm not sure. Adam Weller's art is fantastic, but as for the explanation side of things, I'm just not for me. But this one I think just does a beautiful, really clever job of marrying the Smith Rider-Waite imagery with kawaii cats and adorable aesthetics, and does it in a way that is clever, and it doesn't just feel like somebody's trying to, I don't know, just lazily paste a theme on top of something. It actually feels thoughtful and heartful. So anyway, I've rambled and gassed on entirely too much already. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for listening to me ramble on and endlessly praise this wonderful deck. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And until next time, bye-bye.